Wait, less Billy! I'm out of order. No, you're out of order. This whole thing's out of order. Bill Clinton used National Endowment for the Arts grant money this week to perform a one-man show entitled If Senor Wences Had Met Long Dong Silver. So tight? So tight. Now, I'm the president, and Mum's the word about how much this wine is costing the taxpayers. Now, it's up to you to get the word out to the rest of the dirty dozen. Go back to that picture. Can we flip back one? Now the guy looks like Lee Marvin. I love it when the Speaker of the House sucks my fingers. Now, I don't know how you guys see it, but I don't think it's a good sign when, while the President gives a speech, the Treasury Secretary bites his nails and the Secretary of State prays. Hey, George, you got something on your face. Go like this. There, it's gone. Hey, finally, a fishing picture that doesn't have George Bush in it. First Lady Barbara Bush correctly guessed the weight of a homeless Albanian child this week. And won the tyke as a prize in that country's April Fool's celebration. 3 members of the UN Security Council interrupted a vote on Libya sanctions when they all asked to go to the bathroom at the same time. Members can only go one at a time because they get in there and they form major alliances with each other. Boris Yeltsin hugged a wizened Los Angeles businessman this week when he drunkenly mistook him for a Russian woman. Don't go off those pictures so soon, Mr. Director. While Russian protesters upset with reforms decided to check the back of a Boris Yeltsin photo in hopes of finding an expiration date. Here we see the new owners of NASA as they monitor the landing of the Space Shuttle Atlantis. You know, year after year, nothing beats the down-home goodness of a chowdery broth. Or that special lady always riddled the ladle-out seconds, thirds, and fourths with a nice big smile. Actor Anthony Hopkins used his newfound clout as an Oscar winner and attempted to negotiate a settlement in the National Hockey League strike this week. Earlier this week, David Copperfield, the magician, amazed everyone when he brought 2 Oscar statues to life. Here, former heavyweight champ and convicted rapist Mike Tyson promises a female corrections officer that if she comes back to his cell with him, they'll just talk. And master motivators Tony La Russa and Bobby Knight had an impromptu summit this week. However, things turned ugly when a careless comment lit the Hoosiers' perennially short fuse, forcing him to cream the A's manager in the nuts with an aluminum fungo bat. Speaking of bats, the L.A. police officer who struck Rodney King the most times said he was, quote, completely in fear for my life. I'm assuming he was referring to the heart attack-like symptoms anyone would get from swinging a baton that many times in a row. Trent Boynton caught the 2nd largest piranha in North America this week. The record for the largest piranha is still held by Harry Helmsley. And Willard Conover, executive chef for United Airlines, was put to death this week for serving his 1 millionth flavorless meal. He went out like a trooper, holding plates of his signature veal piccata and Jell-O surprise, as a lumbering 747 prepared to reduce him to paste on the tarmac. Is that joke over? Now, Salmon, we're with you, baby, but these book signings are pushing it, my man. Mickey, Minnie, and a host of other characters celebrated the grand opening of Euro Disney Resort outside Paris. The theme park mixes traditional Disney values and European history with attractions like Aryan Bear Jamboree and Pirates of the Third Reich. And here is Ripple Spurt, the prank dog, ready to topple his owner onto the coffee table as soon as she steps back. And finally, a man in Memphis, Tennessee was knocked off a 10-story building when Bill Clinton, who was in Memphis at the time, had an erection. And remember... yeah. And remember, kids, the important thing about this picture is you can see Bill's wearing a condom. Guess what, folks? That's the news, and I am...